Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I was not ready for this. I was not prepared. Oh wow. Hi, I'm Enome from Brazil and welcome to my channel. So I have recently moved to the biggest capital in Brazil, which is São Paulo. And I moved here in a very crazy time, which is called a pandemic. I moved here on March 14th and Brazil got quarantined on March 16th. So I had like 1.5 day to actually see the city, but I didn't. I stayed home because I wanted to rest. And then on Monday, I couldn't leave the house anymore. So I moved to São Paulo, left my family, they live by the ocean, and I left my family there to try and get my... So yeah, I moved to São Paulo and now I live in a studio apartment, which in Brazil we call it kitchenette. If you don't mind, come and sit on the floor with me because I just sold my only chair I had in the house so I could pay my internet bill. My family lives by the beach in a big house, and then I decided to move to São Paulo because I'm a singer and here is the capital of opportunities. It's like the New York City or LA in Brazil. And I was just browsing. And since I'm quarantined in São Paulo with no money, no family, I thought to myself, what is the best way to make me feel better? Oh, that's right! Let's judge rich people's houses so I can feel more jealous. Okay, for this video, I thought that maybe, since I'm Brazilian, I should show you some Brazilian houses. And if you don't know where Brazil is the largest country in South America. You probably heard about Rio and São Paulo, Carnival, soccer, Neymar. So to begin, I'm gonna share a house that is just insane. So there's Ana Hickman. Ana Hickman is an ex-model and I think she's a host, a TV host now. Well, she became a meme here in Brazil because her living room is so fucking huge. I feel it's like 10 of my apartment. So here's the living room, and checking here you can see like she has an L-shaped couch on the right side. Then we have a whole living room, like it's crazy big. I don't know why she does that. And the ceiling also is very high, so it gives you this enormous space feeling. And I don't know, I probably love to have a partner here. I mean, if you have this living room, you don't need anything else in the house because, well, everything is here. Honestly, I don't know if I would have a living room like that. It's just way too wide for me and it's boring. Sorry, Anna, it's boring. But her house also has this enormous, beautiful pool right here, which is, okay, I dig this. I really love this. And if I were rich, I would definitely want to have a house like this. No, a pool like this, sure. You see, in this picture, you can see everybody just laying around and there's still a lot of space. This is crazy. I don't know why she decided to have a living room that big and why the living room. I mean, if I would want to make a big room in my house, I'll probably use my bedroom so I can have like 10 guys with me in bed. Okay, so honestly, this house is just, you know, very white and I feel it's boring. If I had that much money, I would not want to have a house like this. I love the pool, yes, I love the pool, I love the outside area, but it's just boring. I feel there's no personality. I feel like this house is simply like, I can describe it, it's just boring. Okay, so next on my list is Anitta. I don't know if you heard about Anitta, but she's very popular in Brazil. And now she's trying to get her music known outside of Brazil. So she's going to release an album in English soon, I think. And it's produced by Ryan Tedder, which I love Ryan Tedder. I wish I wish I could work with him one day, maybe. Well, who knows? But anyways, I love Anitta, and I don't know if I have seen her house. I think I have seen like her pool on her Instagram, but I've never really wanted. I never really had the, I never really went and checked her whole house. I'm gonna try to find. I'm gonna see if I can find her house here. Okay, let me check. So actually, Anitta's house, it's like Anna Hickman's, just regular. I mean, it's beautiful, of course, it's fancy, but I don't think it's super creative, at least from the outside. But maybe, I don't know. Let's see if I can find pictures inside. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. So the inside is different. The inside, I love it. I feel like there's a lot more personality in this. You see, this is the difference between Anna Hickman's house and Anitta's house, because Anitta's house has off personality. I know some people might think that this is not, this doesn't look good, or this is just very kitsch, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's different. A vibe, a pop star vibe, which Anitta is a pop star, so it has a pop star vibe, and I can see that she actually chose everything in there. It was not just like Anna Hickman, which I felt a decorator or somebody just came in and said, okay, you should use this and this and that. I feel like I see a lot of Anitta in this living room. So this would not be my living room for sure, but it's beautiful, and I think this is great. So when you get inside Anitta's house, well, yeah. So Anitta, I can see that outside of her house is just very simple, very like regular, but inside it's beautiful. Like when you get inside her house, you can see this, and this is just awesome for me. I mean, okay, there's like a UK flag thing down there, which I think is, well, very overused, but still, to me, it feels more personal than Anna's house. Wow, okay, so I'm digging in. So under the stairs, there are some plants, and what I think is a chair made of skateboards. Interesting, you see? It's cool, I like it, I love it. All right, let's see. Wow, I am in love with this wall. Yeah, I would not have this in my house, let's make this clear, but I feel it looks beautiful, it looks very cool, it looks incredible. Like this drawing here, this painting here is just incredible, and the bricks like trying, almost like it's showing something. Now she's super rich, all the textures, I love it. Okay, so I have more pictures of Anitta here, which is, oh my god, I love it. Love it. Okay, so Anitta, she was poor in her early life. And I feel like this house is something she always dreamed of, and I feel like it was planned by her, or with her help, with a lot of her help, because I can see Anitta in this house. If you don't know her, check her music and you can see that, well, looks like her. Okay, so next house we're gonna see is another singer from Brazil, which I love, which is Ludmilla. She's gonna have a song with Cardi B soon, so check out for that. And I have never seen her house, like never. I saw one clip of her floating on her pool. But that's it. Maybe I like her house better than Anitta. So right now my number one house is definitely Anitta, for sure. And before I check it, I'm really hopeful because Ludmilla also has a lot of personality. I love her music, I love the way she talks and the way she presents herself. And the best part, she's lesbian and she has a girlfriend. Actually, she just got married, so she has a wife. Alright, let's see. Alright, so from outside, it looks like a regular Brazilian house. I wouldn't say this is a millionaire's house, looking from the outside, but she's a millionaire and the house is worth $1 million, I think, which is how many dollars? This $1 million. Okay, okay. So she has something that I feel like a studio outside her house. I don't know what that is. Also, it feels very common to me as well. I don't feel a lot of personality in the outside area. Maybe in the inside area it's gonna be different, but I don't know, let's see. What's that? I know what that is. Is that like a... I think it's like a table so you can play ping pong? And then she had like her picture with her butt all over it. I mean, sure. Do you, boo? Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I was not ready for this. I was not prepared. Oh wow. This for sure has a lot of personality. I don't know if I would ever want to go in the pool because it looks like blood. And I'm not scared of blood, but I don't want blood near me. I don't want to see my own blood. I want to see people's blood, and it looks like blood. So, sure. If you want it, have it. Not for me. Okay, so she has a closet, which is cute. It's nothing like Kardashian closet, but it's cute. Well, this bedroom, I don't feel it. Very dark, very dark. I didn't know that she would have a bedroom like this because Ludmilla, she's very like hyper and she dances a lot. She sings so well, and her music is like funk, which is Brazilian dance funk. I honestly thought she would have like something bright and colorful in her bedroom, but dark. I didn't know that. I was not prepared for that. I don't like the bedroom. What do you think? Okay, also the living room also feels very common, normal. There's nothing there, just like very common, something that, sure, I would like to have that, of course. Like, it's definitely better than the apartment I live in now, but if I had that much money, I think I will give more of me in that living room because living room is a place where you can stay with your family and friends, and I feel like Anitta is the winner for me. So the next one is a hot boy. Ugh. His name is Caio Castro. He's super gorgeous and he's an actor here. He's very famous and he has a very different house. I have seen parts of his house. I haven't seen everything yet. I'm gonna see most of it with you now, but I already like his house. So my phone simply decided to turn off while I was recording the video. So I'm gonna have to do it again. Yay. Okay, so Caio Castro. I have seen his apartment before, or part of it, and I really like it. I would live in his apartment, and I'm sure he put 100% of himself in this project, so I love it. So let's start. The first thing you see in his house, his apartment, is this motorcycle, which is awesome. I love it. I don't know if it works. It probably works because he's rich. He just used it for decoration and it's incredible. I love the texture on the wall. I love like this manly thing that he has going on here, and he's just fucking cute. He fits perfectly in this picture. Okay, wow. This living room is everything. It's giving me vibes for sure. I love the colors instantly. I really love the colors. And well, I love colorful places and I feel like I would live in this apartment for sure. It has this bench of, I don't know what that is from, but it's kind of cool, like it's hanging from the ceiling and it gives like an urban and more modern vibe, and I am here for it. I'm definitely here for it. So he has also this, I think it's a pool table here. I don't really like pool, I don't play pool, I don't know how to play it. I mean, I'm not straight. But I think it fits well in this living room and I think it's beautiful. For sure, it's not something that I would personally do in my house, but if somebody gave me an apartment this way, I'll for sure be happy and I wouldn't complain about things here. Okay, so there's this different picture of his living room. It's very open and I love it. I mean, I love the colors, I love the way he decorates, and I can see himself in this apartment. It's much better than Anna's house, which I don't feel like I understand who Anna is and I don't know who she is. But here, if I got in his apartment and I didn't know Kyle, I would instantly know that he's a fun person. So, love it. There's this wall here that is kind of similar to Anita's house, but I prefer this one because it's less condensed, it's less, there's a few things here, and the contrast of the colors and the wall is just incredible. And I am a fan of this couch. I mean, classic, fits better, like it breaks the modern vibe of the apartment with the classic look, but it still matches, it fits, I love it. There's this pillow on the couch, which is a Wonder Woman pillow, and I love Wonder Woman. I'm just excited for the movie. I don't know what it is, I think it's a Sphinx, and it's gorgeous. I love everything about this part. Wow. Well, Kyle is beautiful, Kyle is hot, and he has a hot house, a hot apartment. Beautiful, gorgeous. The contrast of the wooden floors and the plaid floor, plaid? Did I say plaid for the floor? Or you understand what I say. You were seeing it. Wow. So the contrast of the floors, the plaid floor and the wooden floor is just gorgeous. I would love to cook in this kitchen. I mean, if I have friends over here, I would just love to cook for them and have like a reception here. It's just gorgeous and it's modern and still looks classic. Wow, okay. Wow, I didn't know he had that. So he has this movie theater room, this cinema room in his house, it's apartment, and which usually people don't have this type of rooms in apartments because the space is smaller. But I don't know how big his apartment is. It doesn't say here, and I'm not gonna look for it. But I assume it's a big apartment. Like there's a lot of space because if he has a room that is dedicated to watch movies, is just incredible. I really want, when I'm a millionaire, to have a house so I can have a huge cinema area, a cinema room that I can have my friends over and I can watch even YouTube content on this like big screen, and I have this cinema vibe, especially because right now it's quarantine. I'm fucking missing going to the movies. I loved going to the movies when I live in Fortaleza, which is a different state, and when I lived there, I went to the movies like every week because it was very cheap, and I miss going to the movies so much. So if I had that in my house, I would for sure, that would be the best room for me, for sure. This dining area is just, oh yes, Kyle, yes, perfect. Okay, I would choose this. Like, this is something that I would do. I'm gonna marry this guy. Love this, and he's so cute. Isn't he cute? He's like this barbecue area, which is cute. I mean, it does give a vibe of like a Tumblr apartment. This part for me is trying hard to give a clean vibe, but it still has a little of Kyle's dirt in it. And I like it. It's not my favorite part of the apartment, but sure. What is this? Oh. Yes, Kyle, yes! Okay, so this restroom is everything. Like, it's everything for me. It gives me a lot of vibes. I love the concrete sink. I love the black toilet and the oh shit. It's just incredible, crazy. Oh wow, Kyle. Well, his office is very, like, I used to work in a school where we had an office like this, and this cool thing was because it was a cool school. Like, it was not just a regular school. They had like this cool area, this big cool vibe to it, and this looks exactly like one of the rooms that we had there. Wow. I love the brick walls. I don't know if it's like a real brick of the wallpaper, but I like the brick wall. I feel like it's something that is overused a lot. So personally, I would not have this in my bedroom, but it looks good. And yes, of course, if he invited me to sleep with him here, I would not think twice. Wow. Oh, and a teddy bear. Is it teddy bear from the movie Teddy? Like the one that's not for kids. I think so. Cute. And the Gucci bed sheets. Oh my god, rich. Shook. I'm shook, like shook. His closet is better than Anita's closet and better than Ludmila's closet. Like, holy shit, it's beautiful. Oh my god, Kyle, marry me. So this is what happens when you put yourself in the project, when you dive in the project and you put your imagination and you create along with the architect or the decoration people. It just looks beautiful, and I can see him, like, it's him. And then we have this, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, every room in his apartment, it feels like it's a part of a music video or Tumblr. I don't know, it's just a Tumblr apartment. I love it. Get naked, of course, baby, if you want. It mixes the cool vibes, the very New York vibes, I feel, with the classic, and it's gorgeous for me. I love it, I love it, I love it. So the last one is from a woman that got famous in Brazil for being a rich woman. So her story, I think she was poor when she was young, and then she got married to a rich guy, and then she started investing, and then now she's super rich. I don't know, I really don't know her story that much, but I know she came from a poor background, and then she just rose to richness super fast. And then you can see that in her house, because the first thing you see when you walk in her house is this fucking horse. Oh my god, like, I mean, like, what the fuck? Sure, horses are gorgeous, they're beautiful, but I don't think I would want to have a fucking horse in my living room. Can you imagine you wake up at 3 a.m. and you really want to have a glass of water and you go to the kitchen, you have to go through the living room, and when you pass the living room, the fucking horse is there? I would just shit my pants. For reals. Crazy. Her dining room is nothing too much. It's very classic, very clean. The only thing that pops out too much is the horse, which I don't understand. I mean, it's her house, it's her money. She can do whatever she wants. Her living room is just regular. I mean, her apartment is huge. Her apartment is like 860 meters square. So it's fucking huge. Like, it's a whole floor for the apartment. Here in São Paulo, she has this tiny living room. Not tiny, but small. Like, if I'm comparing it to Anna's house, so compared to her, this is tiny, but it's still, it's fancy, it's classic. I mean, there's not much to it. It feels like you're something that was prepared and just like chose, you know, like, I want this, like, already made, already prepared, and she just chose like the style. And you know, I don't feel like there's a lot of her in it. The most things of her in this apartment that I see, that I feel, which I don't know her, but is the horse. Okay, so I don't understand why rich people like white couches. Can you tell me what the fuck is that? Because if I had a white couch in my house, I would not let anybody sit on it, like, never. Because it's so fucking hard to clean and it stains very easily, and I would not have that. But maybe she doesn't sit there, maybe she doesn't let people sit there just for decoration. I love the vibe of this room, not something I would do in my house. It's very white. No. Okay, so she has this purple living room, which I feel it's better. I mean, it breaks the vibe of only white and black and white. It gives a little more personality to the apartment. It's still something that I would not have in my house if I had a choice. But it looks good. I like the color. I mean, if I had to choose between this and the other one, I'll for sure choose this one. For me, it's more comfortable and it's more cozy for me. So I prefer this one than the other one. What do you think? Well, and now she has this room, which is, to me, it reminds me of a poor person house in Brazil. Brazilian people just went crazy in this quarantine and started to paint the houses, paint the walls, and they did this, and 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 this. So this room, it's very colorful. I mean, I like colors, but I don't like the way the colors were put in here. At first I thought this room was just like a living area, like she had many living areas, but this is actually a toy room. So it makes sense that they have this much color in it. But I'm sure the artist that did this is a great artist. I mean, it's well done. It's very well done. You can see it's very professional, but it's too much for me. Even though it's a toys room, like she has kids and this is a toy room, I don't think this is for me. So she has the area that's like a balcony thing, and it's, for me, is the best part of the house if it wasn't for the jaguar print. Oh my god. In Brazil, these animal prints are usually related to women that usually poor and they got instantly rich and then they don't know how to style themselves and then they just love animal prints because they feel like it's fancy, but well, in reality people don't think, like, we don't think it's fancy. If it was just silver or if it was black, like she likes it, or even white, I mean, I prefer white than jaguar print. Animal print is not for me. It could be for you, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Not for me though. If I have to rank, I would say that my favorite one is definitely Anitta. It's a house, that's why I like it. I prefer Kaio's style, but I love houses and I really want to have a house. So for me, number one right now is Anitta. Then we have Caio, followed by Ludmilla, and then we have Val, and at the bottom, Anna. Because her house is huge, it's an enormous mansion, but I don't feel like there's a lot of personality in it. It's very white, very, I don't know, basic. I mean, she didn't want to try a lot in the house, like she just went for the basic white thing, and to me it's just boring. I mean, if you have so much money, why don't you just do something that is inspirational, you know, that something that is very unique. But I feel like she probably has been rich her whole life and she doesn't have this creativity that you get when you are poor and you have to, you know, decorate your house what you have. I hope you like this video, and if you did, please like this video right here, subscribe to the channel, please, and share. Well, you know, do everything that we have to do for YouTubers. If you like the content, please become a subscriber and you're not going to regret it. So, I'll see you next time. Bye!